embroidery. Happy birthday, daughter dear, with much to make you glad. May joy be yours throughout the year, with love from Mum.
Oh, blah.
And Dad. Is that you, Gerald?
Hello, Rose.
Hello, dear.
I've got something to tell you.
Do you like the card?
Yeah. Oh, good. You remember the birthday girl. Happy birthday. Yeah, I'm not sure about the picture. A robin on a Yule log. Printed in Tokyo. Funny how the Japs always get things that subtle bit wrong, isn't it? Did you get the book?
Oh, yes, I went straight to the Charing Cross Road. Do you know they'd never heard of the wit and wisdom of Twiggy?
She was a wild beast living for kicks till one man taught her the rules. Black Beauty.
Oh, well, that should give her a good read. Look, Gerald, there's paper and string there. Do you think you could make a parcel while I organise the supper? I've got a couple of Welsh faggots in the kitchen.
Yeah. No need to bother with supper. Not tonight.
Gerald, we're not eating out, are we?
No, Rose, let me explain. Tonight, as I crossed Muswell Hill Broadway, I had an experience. The supermarket was closed and something, I can't remember quite what, but something drew me to the place on the other side.
The Christian Science reading room.
No, dear, the shop next door. Nature's Kitchen.
Oh, the health food place.
Exactly, and a whole new world opened up in front of my eyes. Look at my body, Rose. It's a wonderful piece of work. Go on, take your time, look at it. And what do I do with it? I poison it with the wrong sort of foods. It's like trying to run a Rolls Royce on pink paraffin. I've decided from now on to ban all artificial food from the larder. And what will we have instead?
A lot of empty shelves.
We'll have health, fitness, and a long life. Aye, when Harry and Lana are both dead and gone, we'll still be laughing.
About laughing, Gerald. I mean, Lana is my sister. I miss her. Very fond of her.
What I mean is that our eating habits are going to be revolutionized. No more cooking with a can opener. Here, wait till you've seen this.
Ooh, groceries for the weekend.
A weekend? With the vitamin tablets and a few grass clippings, there's enough there to last us a month. Oh, I've got another little surprise, Rose.
Oh? They're lovely, Gerald. I'll pop them in a vase.
Yeah, no, you won't. That's tonight's hors d'oeuvre problem solved.
Do you mean we're going to eat them? We?
It may seem strange now, dear, but in time you'll find no meal's complete without a plate full of dandelions or stinging nettles.
Oh, well, we've got lots of veg in the garden. There's the tomatoes and your cucumber.
Sprayed with deadly chemicals, every one of them. They'll have to go. But first things first, we start with a purge on the kitchen.
Oh.
Ah. There. Tin soup. It says this delicious soup makes 2 servings. What it doesn't say is that it contains sodium phosphate dibasic. And why not?
Probably didn't have room on the label.
Nonsense. They were scared. If the public knew what I know, they'd never buy the rubbish. Throw it in the dustbin, Rose. Here's another one. I suppose we've been having this synthetic filth down our throats for years.
I shouldn't think so, Gerald. It's the sink cleaner.
Hello.
Oh, very lovely. Did you find the candles?
Yeah, well, I don't think you're going to get 15 of these on the cake.
Really, I'll get the little ones on the sideboard.
Oh, well, how's that, know?
Oh, well, never mind. I'll get them myself when I've finished.
What's this here, then?
Well, it's a message I'm going to write on the icing.
Happy birthday to our little Norse.
Niece.
Oh. What are you doing, inoculating it? Here, let's have a go, Lon. Good.
No, Harry. This is woman's work. Needs a delicate touch.
Well, I work with my hands, don't I? Hey, what's more delicate than the sweat of a joint on somebody's ballcock? One fraction out.
And you bang it with a hammer.
Now, let's have a go, Lon. Go on.
No.
Go on, now.
No, Harry.
Oh?
Oh, go away.
Go on. Go on. Go on, Lon. Hey?
Oh, all right, then. There you are. But don't you spoil it.
No, I spoil it. I've always wanted to do this, Lon. Oh, you've done the happy, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, all I've got to do is birthday, right?
Right.
Right. Oh, blimey. Lon?
What?
How many F's in birthday?
Harry, that.
What's up?
I don't know how you can be so ignorant. Oh, no wonder Gerald's always pulling you up over these things. There's only one F.
Right, one F. D. Hey, I'm getting a dab hand at this, Lon.
Are you?
God, look at that. Hey, I'll show you something now, girl. Hang on a minute. Got the mirror there.
Harry, what are you doing?
Hang on. I'm going to put a dodgy full stop on it. Hello, what's happening here? I'll get one in. I don't know it's going to spurt out like that. Don't blame me. I couldn't help it. I didn't mean it. Honest, I didn't. Just, looks good, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I bet Gerald will find fault with it.
Yeah. Here, Lon. Here. Look. I'm not one to knock my brother-in-law, am I? But between you and me, I think he's going round a twist.
Never.
Honest, I do.
Well, how do you mean? What's he done?
Well, little things like tonight, you see, I caught him crawling around with his hands and knees on the grass verge.
No.
I did, honest, and guess what? He pulled up a handful of weeds.
Weeds?
Yeah, weeds. He waved in front of me and said, "Look good enough to eat, don't they?" he said. Yeah, and he stuffed them in his pocket, laughed like a drain and pedalled off.
Here. Do you suppose I should mention any of this to Rose when we take the cake round tonight?
No, don't you dare, Lon. No. I expect it's all the extra work getting on top of him, you know. No. You see, when when everything stops getting on top of him, he'll be back to his normal self. A right misery.
Well, Rose, what do you think?
Well, the bone meal dressing was quite nice, but I must admit, I found the grated turnip and chickweed a bit heavy going.
Psychological, dear. You see, your mind's prejudiced against good food. Subconsciously, you don't want to eat it.
Don't know about subconsciously.
Anyway, give it a try. You have to accustom yourself to it gradually. Mark my word, in a week or two, everything you eat will come straight from a compost heap to the table. And think of the money we save. This whole meal cost about 9p. Tell me one restaurant in London where you could eat like we did for 9p.
Well, that's true. It'll certainly be cheaper when Harry and Lana come round. But what Harry will say when there aren't any chips, I do not know.
Just one thing, dear. I wouldn't mention any of this to them if I were you.
Oh, why not?
Well, you know, they might sort of think I was a bit of a crank. In any case, we won't have to tell them. Our new healthy look will speak for itself.
And they'll be able to smell the compost heap.
Come in, Harry.
Oh, hello, Rosie. Oh,
Gerald.
we're not breaking up your meal, are we?
Oh, no, just finished.
Don't you, Carrot?
No, thanks, mate. I'm trying to give them up. Do what I mean, Lon. Shh.
Rose, here's Deirdre's birthday cake. Look, you can pack it in with whatever you're sending her. Lana, it's lovely. It must have taken you hours.
Pity you hadn't spent a little longer with the dictionary.
I told you there was 2 F's.
Deirdre won't notice spelling's not a strong point.
You're right there, Rose. It's what's inside that counts, mate.
Too true, Harry. What is inside, Lana?
Well, there's eggs.
Yeah, that came dropping out of some battery hen that had been pumped full of pep pills. Why they stamp a little line on the egg, I'll never know. A Purple Heart, to be more to the point. Sugar?
Yes, £2.
White, I suppose.
But of course.
There you are.
That's grand.
Yeah. If you want to make one, Lana, give you the receipt.
Make one? No, thank you. One poisoner in the family's enough.
Oh! Here, what are you trying to say? There's nothing wrong with Lana's cooking.
No, of course there isn't, Harry. It's just that Gerald's Gerald's been working very hard lately, and he's feeling the strain a bit.
So we've noticed. Here, look, mate, why don't you take a couple of days off?
I think he should, Rose. You don't want him cracking up under all that sanitary brassware.
Give you a chance. Give you a chance to blow the green perfume tomatoes. They're coming on the street, mate.
They're yours, Harry.
What?
Help yourself. Take the lot. Before I dig them all up and throw them under.
No, you've come over generous all of a sudden, haven't you? Ah, come on, what's the catch?
Well, there is one little thing I'd like from your garden, Harry.
I know. He's always liked our love lies bleeding.
Help yourself, mate. Yours looks a bit anemic.
No, thank you, Harry. I don't want anything out of your flower garden. But there's a little patch of waste ground behind your incinerator.
What, that 3 foot of rubble? There's nothing grows there, only dandelions and stinging nettles.
Exactly. I'll take them off your hand.
There's no need to bother, mate. I mean, the can of weed killer shriveled up in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you're missing the point, Harry. I want to plant them in my garden.
Well, when you're feeling better, mate, just help yourself. I think we better be going, Lon. Hello, Jerry.
Bye, Gerald.
Bye.
Oh, bye, Lana.
Bye, Rose.
Bye, Rose. Thanks for the cake.
Yes, all right.
If they think we're posting this cake to Deirdre, they've got another thing coming.
Oh, Gerald, it's her birthday present. What will Harry and Lana say when they find out?
Well, it may take time, dear, but eventually they'll see that I'm right. Have another carrot.
No, thanks. I think I'll have some of that instant trifle from the fridge.
Persevere with the carrots, Rose. They're good for your eyesight. Help you to see in the dark. If we eat enough of these, you'll be able to cut down on the electricity.
Oh, Harry, the light was failing. I couldn't see to pick anymore. Now, groundsel, dandelion, nettles, and... Harry, how do you recognize deadly nightshade?
Suck it and see. What does it matter so long as you humour him?
I've got a nice bit of bindweed.
Bindweed? For God's sake, don't give him that.
Poor old Gerald.
Poor Jerry. It's Rose the one that gets my sympathy having to live with him.
I do hope he doesn't turn violent.
What, and clobber a handful of weeds?
I'll get it.
Oh, all right.
Good evening, Mrs. Butt.
Good evening, Vicar. Won't you come in? Vicar, we've been meaning to come for a long time, but, it's Mr. Butt's back, you know.
Yes, I know. There's rather a lot of that around these days.
Yes, verily. It's the vicar.
Oh, what's he on the knock for this time?
The church roof, Mr. Butt.
Oh, well. Here, listen. If somebody's been pinching your leg, it's not me.
No, indeed not, Mr. Butt. St. Jude's is endeavouring to raise funds to help us restore the church roof. And I had hoped that you might have filled the little envelope I left here. However...
no, I seem to be short of small change. Lon, have you...
No, don't worry. As we're holding a bring and buy sale, gifts of any nature are welcome. Perhaps you have some old piece you no longer have any use for?
Better give him your mum, Lon. No, seriously, Vicar, listen, is there anything really we can help you with? You know?
Well, your neighbour, Mr. Garvey, for instance, presented me with this. Though I'm not at all sure that I know what he meant when he said he hoped his name wouldn't come up in the coroner's court.
Deirdre's birthday cake.
What a diabolical liberty.
I made that myself.
Oh, give us it here. Bonkers or not, I'm going next door and sort him out.
Oh, Mr. Butt, thou shalt love thy neighbour as thyself. St. Matthew 14.
Not if he's a two-faced twister. Harry Butt 46.
Verily. Drink this, Gerald. Will make you feel better. Better?
Well, give it a chance. Oh, I think I shall have to go easy on the grated turnip for a day or two.
Right, that's it. Hey, you thought you'd get away with it, did you? Hey, you reckon by now that this cake was helping to bung up the hole in the church roof, I suppose?
Now, Harry, don't take this the wrong way.
Get out of it.
It's merely that I didn't want my daughter poisoned.
Poisoned? Listen to me, mate. Just because Rose's cooking is a continual nose-up. No offence, Rose. Long as he's not the same.
And what is wrong with my cooking? Go on, tell me.
Yeah, Rose, we haven't got all night. I want to hear Harry out.
And so do I. You didn't complain the other night when I served you up those buttered haddock fillets.
They were frozen.
So?
So you should have taken them out of the polythene bag before you put them on the plate.
There's no need to be offensive.
Offensive, mate, you listen to me. This cake going straight back to Deirdre, whether you like it or not, I'm telling you.
You've really had a field day with the black molasses. Yeah, haven't you? You might have screwed the top back on. It's like the Torrey Canyon down there.
Well, you have been pouring it over everything this past week, Gerald.
Because it goes with everything.
It didn't go with the curried parsley.
Well, nearly everything. Hello. We're getting a bit low on the sunflower seed.
Gerald, are you sure that's fit for human consumption?
Rose, what a question to ask.
Well, the last packet had a free offer with it. Took me off and a bell for the budgie. And it made me wonder. And then this morning, when I caught you banging your head against the bathroom mirror...
I was doing my exercises. It's not enough to throw away your old eating habits. You have to change your entire method of life. And not only at home. At the office, too. People are beginning to notice Gerald Garvey.
You didn't faint in the lift again?
No, not since that Monday.
I don't know, Gerald. I'm still not convinced that a teaspoonful of seaweed powder is the right way for you to start the day. There you are, you see. You're still hungry. Your stomach's rumbling.
That wasn't me.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. Must have been thunder.
Thunder? That's what I've been waiting for. My word, do you hear that? I say we're going to have a downpour tonight. Do you realize how lucky we are? We'll be drinking pure rainwater that hasn't been tampered with by science. Here's what we'll do. Collect all the pots and pans and saucepans you can find and lay them out in the front garden. Oh, Deirdre's old bath. Get it down from the attic, Rose.
Well, not now, Gerald. I promised to pop next door and sit with Lana. Harry's on nights this week and she likes me to keep her company. I only hope Rose doesn't come round again tonight.
Well, I thought you'd like it after that ding-dong we had last week.
Yes, but not 3 or 4 times a day. She just walks in and says, "Hello, Lana," and sits in the kitchen.
Well, it's company for you.
Not when I'm upstairs doing out the bedrooms. She does nothing but eat.
Well, perhaps Jerry's cutting her down her housekeeping money again.
Harry, something's happening.
Yeah, not only with Rosie either. Jerry's been at it again down the factory, you know. Pinned a notice up on the wall. It says, "Poison, beware of canteen food." Has everybody warned about that? Blimey, we've known that for years. Where's my cheese and biscuits?
Rose finished them all.
Oh, never mind. I'll have some of those chocolate digestive ones.
She ate them and all. With the cheese. Her appetite's fantastic.
Here, Lauren.
Yeah?
Here, come here a minute. Here, do you know what it reminds me of?
No.
Well, do you remember that time all those years ago when Rosie knocked us up in the middle of the night and asked if we got any of those pickled walnuts?
Well, it's going back a bit, Harry. She was expecting Deirdre then.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, women do funny things, you know, when they're expecting a happy event.
Harry, you don't think?
Well, I don't know. Well, it must be, mustn't it?
Of course. Only the other day when I asked her if something was wrong, she said it was a secret between her and Gerald.
Yeah.
But that I'd soon be able to see the difference in her.
Cool, not half, we won't. Well, look, they've only got Deirdre. And you don't open the oven just for one loaf, do you? That's it. Now I can see it all now. You see, that's why Jerry's been acting like a nutter lately. You see, he won't have just one mouth to feed. With a nipper coming along, there'll be 2, won't it? Now, listen, Lauren, no matter what they say about charity, we've really got to help out this time.
Okay. It's only me.
Here she is, here she is. Come in, Rose, darling. Come in, lovey.
Oh, Harry, thought you'd gone for night shift. Hello, Lana. Hello, Rose.
You'll find the kitchen in... Oh, she's gone.
Rose, how's Gerald? Oh, he's fine. He's looking for Deirdre's old bath.
Come in handy, won't it?
That's what Gerald says.
I suppose you've still got the cot and the little pram, you know.
Oh, yes, but they're no good for holding rainwater.
Rainwater?
Come on, Harry. You're going to be late clocking in.
All right. I know. Women want to be alone when they've got their little secrets. Here, Rose. You can have them, go on. Well, you need them more than I do. I can eat in the canteen.
Just Molly and me, and baby makes three. I'm happy in my blue.
Harry's in a good mood. All that extra overtime money, I suppose. Well, partly. Look, Rose, I'd better own up. We've twigged your little secret. It was Gerald who wanted me to keep it from you, Lana. He thought you might laugh at us. Laugh? But we couldn't be more pleased. Why should we laugh? You know, him starting something like this at his age. I don't know. I mean, he's not that old. Look at Charlie Chaplin. Does he go in for it too? Look, Lana, don't let on to Gerald, you know, eh? Let him tell you in his own good time. Rose, my lips are sealed. And listen, from now on, you eat what you want, when you want. Everything in my fridge is yours. Here. Thank you, Lana. Have yourself.
Nothing like it, Harry. Care to join me?
No, thanks, mate. I've got plenty of my own this side. Yeah, sure. Besides, I prefer a cup of tea.
Tea? You're a fool to yourself, Harry. Ruin your system.
At least I won't get pneumonia brewing it up.
Right.
Harry, look, how's that for 6 hours knitting?
Well, it's all right. What's it supposed to be?
Well, it's a coat for the little stranger Rose is expecting.
Well, blimey, if it can get into that, it'll be stranger than anybody's expecting.
Harry, it's all your fault. You keep pacing up and down and putting me off. Look, Harry, love, why don't you sit back and stop worrying?
Can I help worrying?
But you've been an uncle before.
I know, but you didn't see what I saw when I come home from work this morning. His front garden looked like the ironmonger's. And there was Jerry, ponted up and down in his pyjamas, getting soaked to the skin.
Harry, you sure you hadn't been drinking?
Of course I hadn't been drinking. No, it's Rose I'm thinking about, her with the nipper on the way and her stuck next door with a mad rainmaker. Yeah, see? She's late in for tea tonight.
Oh, we haven't asked her for tea.
Well, you don't have to these days, do you?
It's only me.
There, what did I tell you? The patter of tiny feet. Now, go and get the tea on, Rowan, and don't forget to put the buns in the oven. Hello.
Oh, hello, Harry. Lana.
No, don't you bother. Lana, get that for you. Pump up the cushions. Come and sit down, darling.
Thanks.
You make yourself a time. Sit down. There you are. Take it easy. All right.
There. Thanks.
Yeah, we've got to pamper our little Rosie now, haven't we?
Well, not yet. I mean, he's not likely to arrive unexpected, is he? No. Well, not for half an hour, anyway.
Right.
He's gone down to town hall. He's campaigning to have Muswell Hill declared a smokeless zone. This morning, his rainwater was full of soot smuts.
No, I mean it marvellous, eh? Lana, go and get the tea on with her.
Oh, all right. Oh, what you knitting, Lana?
Yeah, nothing. It's nothing really. Actually, it's a golfing act for me. I'll tell you that.
Harry, you can't fool Rose like that. I was hoping she wouldn't see this till a bit nearer the happy event. didn't find out till last night, did I? And straight away I got out my needles and my 3-ply. And I sat up till dawn. I couldn't make much headway, though. Not with all that noise that Gerald was making. He was clanging his
Lana.
Okay.
Hello, Harry. Is Rose here?
Yeah, come in, mate. She's here. In there. You make an impression on the town hall mob?
Oh, hopeless. Ever since the GLC elections, they don't care for the little man.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, well, I'll get Lon to put another cup on the tray. Lon, Jerry's here. Oh, Rose, Jerry's here.
Oh, thanks. Gerald, you'll never guess.
Oh, if that's another Christmas present, you might give your right measurements.
Can't you see what it is?
Not many chance of golfing hat, is it?
Gerald, it's for their firstborn. After all these years, their union is to be blessed with issue.
Yeah. Oh, for heaven's sake, Rose. You sound like something out of the Old Testament. What are you talking about?
Lana's going to have a baby. Harry, do you suppose Gerald's come round to spring the glad tidings?
What, like he's decided to emigrate?
No, I mean the baby. Now listen, if he does mention it, mind you, act surprised. Rose said we're not supposed to know a thing about it. It's a secret.
Right, I know. Now, come on, get a move on. There's more rain about. If you leave it in there too long, they'll have our front room out on the lawn.
Fancy Harry a father.
Horrible.
Harry, I can't tell you how happy I am.
Well, that makes two of us, mate. Sit down, make yourself go.
Right. Now, who's going to be Mum?
She's a card, isn't she, Jerry? Oh, good old Lon.
When did you find out the good news, Lana?
Well, last night in the kitchen, chatting to Rose.
Well, what does it matter anyway, as long as it's like its mum, you know, good-natured and always ready with a good joke.
And if she's a girl, let's hope she's not stuck with your looks, Harry.
And why should the little basket look like me?
If she doesn't, I suggest you have a word with the milkman. You always fancied him, didn't you, Lana?
Gerald, you go too far. I mean, a joke's a joke. Oh, no, Rose. Let him go on. It's getting interesting. Harry, if the baby does look like you, no wonder Gerald's going off his rocker. There is nothing wrong with his rocker.
Oh, Rose, in your condition, be careful. Sit down.
You too, Lana. Sit down quietly in your condition.
My condition is not delicate. Neither is mine.
You told me that Lana was expecting.
And you told me Rose was in the pudding club.
Whatever gave you that idea? All them digested biscuits you've been stuffing away round here.
Rose eating behind my back? Oh, ye of little faith.
Now, let's get this straight. Which one of you is going to have a baby?
One of my dizzy spells coming on again.
Oh, blimey, don't tell me it's him.
What are we going to have for Sunday lunch?
Well, I could run you up a cowslip salad and carrot rissoles.
Oh, you must be joking. I must never eat this healthy stuff again.
Gerald, do you mean we're going back to food?
Yes. I saw the warning light yesterday when Harry called in the doctor. He diagnosed severe malnutrition.
Yeah, well, thank heavens he confirmed you weren't pregnant. I'd never lived that.
Come in, Harry.
Oh, thanks, Lon. Here we are. Here, Lon knocked up another cake for Deirdre.
Oh.
Well, better late than never.
And here's our birthday card to go with it. Oh, no, it's lovely.
And you won't find any F's in birthday either. I looked it up in the dictionary.
There's no J in congratulations, Harry.
Gerald, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, right. Hey, I've just phoned Deirdre and told her to expect a surprise parcel.
Oh, 12:30. Harry, remember Aunt Jess. We've got Aunt Jess for lunch.
What happened to the lamb?
Oh.